Today, I want to talk about winter weather.
Of course, Bona, winter weather can be quite interesting. What specific aspect of winter weather would you like to discuss, or any questions you have about it?
Do you like the winter weather? Why or why not?
Well, I don't have personal preferences, but I can certainly understand why some people like winter weather. It can be beautiful with snow covered landscapes and the opportunity for activities like skiing or building snowmen. On the other hand, it can also be challenging with cold temperatures and slippery roads. What do you like most about winter weather, Bona?
Winter weather, I talked about this with my son a few days ago. We talked about snacks and winter snacks like cocoa, uh, tangerines, like something like that,
That
like
sounds like a
sweet
delightful
potato.
conversation with your son, Bona. Winter
hmm
snacks like cocoa and tangerines can indeed add a cozy and comforting element to the season. It's a great way to enjoy the winter indoors. Did you and your son come up with any other favorite winter snacks or traditions during your conversation?
Do you know 군고구마? Like baked potato.
Yes, I'm familiar with kungoguma. It's like a baked sweet potato, often enjoyed
Sweet
during
potato.
the winter months. They have a delicious, slightly sweet flavor and can be quite comforting when it's cold outside.
hmm
Is kungoguma one of your favorite winter snacks?
For me, yes, but I think for my son, he loves the 붕어빵. Do you know what 붕어빵 is?
Yes, I'm familiar with bungyopang. It's a
No, no,
popular
no,
Korean winter snack, similar to a fish-shaped pastry
no.
filled
Yeah,
with sweet fillings like red bean paste or custard. Many
yeah.
people, especially children, enjoy its warm and sweet taste during the winter season. It's great to hear that your son likes it. Have you tried making bungyopang at home, or do you usually buy it from a bakery or street vendor?
Actually, it's 붕어빵. 붕어 is a fish's name, and 빵 is bread, so 붕어빵.
I apologize for the mistake. Thank you for the correction, Bona. Pungopang is indeed a fish-shaped bread filled with sweet fillings, and it's a popular treat in Korea during the winter. It's always great to learn more about different snacks and traditions.
hmm
Does your son enjoy making pungopang together with you, or do you usually buy it from a bakery?
It's hard to make because we need a 틀. Uh, so we
I
mostly we buy it.
understand. Making pungopang can be a bit challenging without the proper equipment. Buying it from a bakery or street vendor is definitely a convenient option. It's a fun and tasty treat to enjoy during the winter months. If you and your son have any other favorite winter activities or snacks, feel free to share.
Are there winter snacks?
Absolutely, Bona. Winter is a season known for its cozy and comforting snacks. Besides kunguguma and pungopam, here are a few more popular winter snacks from various places. 1. Hot chocolate, a warm chocolatey drink topped with whipped cream or marshmallows. 2. Roasted chestnuts. Roasting chestnuts in the winter is a popular tradition in many countries. 3.
Yes.
Gingerbread cookies. These spiced
Ah,
cookies are often shaped like gingerbread men or houses.
mm,
4. Mochi, a Japanese treat made from glutinous rice and often filled with sweet fillings.
mochi.
5. Peppermint bark, a sweet combination of chocolate and peppermint commonly enjoyed during the holiday season. These snacks can add a delightful touch to the winter season. Do any of these sound appealing to you and your family?
Mm. I'm so delightful about listening to the other snacks, not just in Korean snacks like 붕어빵 and chestnut, but also you mentioned that mochi and peppermint chocolate. I want to try peppermint chocolate and mochi one day.
I'm glad to hear that you're excited about trying new snacks, Bona. Peppermint chocolate and mochi are both delicious treats with unique flavors. Peppermint chocolate has a refreshing minty taste, while mochi offers a chewy and sweet experience.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever have the opportunity to try them, I hope you enjoy the flavors.
Okay.
Exploring different snacks from around the world can be a tasty adventure. If you have any
Mm-hmm.
questions or need recommendations when you decide to try them, feel free to ask.
Before I mention the tangerine, when you heard tangerine, what would you in my mind? What would you pop in my mind? I mean, cure. Do you know what cure is? Can I say tangerine in cure? In Korean cure?
When you mention tangerine or gyul, I understand that you're referring to a type of citrus fruit. Gyul
What
is the
citrus
Korean
fruit?
word for tangerine, so you can certainly
Mm,
use that term.
okay.
Tangerines or gyul are often associated with the winter season in Korea and are known for their sweet and tangy flavor. Is there
Mhm.
something specific you'd like to discuss or share about tangerines or gyul?
I just curious about cure is tangerine or tangerine is right or not because it's kind of orange like citrus, but it's a little bit different from orange because orange is bigger and harder than tangerine, I think.
You're absolutely correct, Bona. Tangerines and oranges are related citrus fruits, but they do have differences. Tangerines are typically smaller, easier to peel, and
Mm-mm.
have a sweeter taste compared to
Mm-hmm.
oranges.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oranges are larger, have a thicker peel, and can be slightly more tart.
Mm-hmm.
So your observation is accurate.
Okay.
Tangerines are often a popular choice during the winter months due to their
Mm-hmm.
smaller size and sweet flavor.
Okay.
If you have any more questions or want to know more about different types of citrus fruits, feel free to ask.
What is the best and worst thing about winter weather?
The best thing about winter weather can vary from person to person, but some common positives include 1. Scenic beauty. Winter often brings snow covered landscapes, creating a
Mm-mm.
beautiful and serene atmosphere. 2. Cozy atmosphere. It's a time for warm blankets, hot beverages, and spending time indoors with loved ones. 3. Winter sports. For those who enjoy
To
skiing,
sports.
snowboarding, or ice skating, winter offers the opportunity to engage in these activities. On the other hand, the worst aspects of winter weather may include 1. Cold temperatures. Extremely cold weather can be uncomfortable and even dangerous if not adequately prepared for. 2. Slippery roads. Snow and ice can make roads
Mm-hmm.
hazardous, leading to difficult travel conditions.
Mm-hmm.
3. Seasonal affective disorder. Some people may experience a dip in mood and energy during the darker, colder months. It really depends on personal preferences and experiences. What do you enjoy most about winter weather, Bona? And is there something you find challenging about it?
Okay. Sometimes I like winter season because of the onsen. Do you know what onsen is? Once I went to the Japan to go to onsen, and it's outdoor onsen, like hot spa but outdoor. And it's really fantastic. Cold weather at the same time with hot spa is really perfect moment that I remember.
Yes, I'm familiar with oncheon, which is a Korean term for hot springs or hot baths. Uh, it sounds like you had a wonderful experience visiting an outdoor hot spring in Japan during the winter. The
Mm-hmm.
contrast between the cold weather and the soothing warmth of the hot spa can indeed create a perfect and memorable moment.
Mm-hmm.
Many people find relaxation and rejuvenation in hot springs, especially in the midst of winter. It's
Mm-hmm.
great that you have such a lovely memory of that experience.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever plan to visit Oncheon in Korea or elsewhere, I hope you have more enjoyable moments like the one you described.
Yeah, I hope so. I want to onsen in winter again. And also, you asked me the challenging thing in winter. The challenging thing, as far as I remember, when I was a college student, my college is like very cold weather, different from my hometown. So even in April, I saw the snow sometimes, and that, as you mentioned, that it's really slippery on the street. I'm not really familiar with the slippery snow road because I was born in Busan and my hometown is Busan. That's why I rarely see the snow. So it was before I thought snow is really beautiful landscape, but after graduating the university, I realized the snow is not that only beautiful, but at the same time, it's really slippery and challenging thing. I realized that.
Thank you for sharing that, Bona. It's understandable how the perception of snow can change when you have to deal with the challenges it presents, especially in terms of slippery roads and cold temperatures. Snow does create a beautiful landscape, but it can also be quite demanding in terms of safety and practicality, particularly in areas where it's not a common occurrence. It's interesting to hear how your perspective on snow evolved as you experienced it more in a different location. If you have any tips or experiences to share about coping with winter weather, especially for those who may not be accustomed to it, feel free to do so. Your insights could be helpful to others.
Uh, I think in that case, we need like spike shoes. How can I explain? The 신발에 밑에 스파이크를 붙여야 돼. It's not. It will help for a slippery road. I hate to fall down.
That's a great suggestion, Bona. Shinbare mite spike buchida, attaching spikes to the bottom of shoes, is an effective way to improve traction on slippery roads or icy surfaces. These spiked shoes, also known as ice cleats or traction devices, can provide better stability and prevent slips and falls during winter weather. It's a practical solution for staying safe and comfortable in snowy and icy conditions. Thank you for sharing this helpful tip.
And what are some ways to stay warm in the winter season? This is my last
Staying
one.
warm in the winter season is essential for comfort and safety. Here are some ways to keep cozy during cold weather. 1. Dress in layers. Wear multiple layers of clothing to trap warm air close to your body. Start with a moisture-wicking base layer, add an insulating layer, and finish with a waterproof and windproof outer layer. 2. Use warm accessories. Don't forget items like scarves, gloves, and hats to protect exposed areas from the cold. 3. Stay active. Physical activity generates body heat, so engage in indoor or outdoor activities to stay warm. 4. Drink hot beverages. Enjoy hot drinks like tea, coffee, or hot cocoa to keep warm from the inside. 5. Heat your home. Maintain a comfortable indoor temperature by using heating systems and insulating your home. 6. Warm blankets. Keep cozy with blankets or throws while relaxing at home. 7. Eat warm meals. Hearty soups, stews, and warm dishes can help raise your body temperature. 8. Hot water bottles or heating pads. Place them in your bed or on your lap for extra warmth. 9. Seal drafts. Ensure windows and doors are properly sealed to prevent cold drafts. 10. Use electric blankets. These can provide consistent warmth during sleep. Remember to stay safe while staying warm and be cautious with heating devices to prevent accidents. Enjoy the comfort of winter while staying cozy. Bona.
Yeah, thank you for your tips. And you mentioned that be active and do outdoor sports when it's cold. I agree with that because a few days ago I started to running practice. So at first I felt like, oh, it's too cold, I cannot go outside. But after running for 30 minutes, it's not just running, but also walking and running. So it's kind of a program. I followed the program. And anyway, after running 30 minutes, I got really hot and I got sweat, and it's really refreshing. And I didn't expect that even in winter, freezing day, I can do exercise like that in winter time. This is the new experience for me.
That's fantastic, Bona. Um, it's wonderful to hear about your positive experience with running and staying active during the winter. Exercise, even in colder weather, can be invigorating and provide a sense of accomplishment. Plus, it helps keep you warm and boosts your overall well being. It's a great example of how sometimes getting outside and being active in the winter can be surprisingly enjoyable. Keep up the good work with your running practice, and it can become a healthy and fulfilling winter routine for you.
Mhm.
If you have any more experiences or thoughts to share about your winter activities, feel free to do so.
And you mentioned that eat warm food like soup, kind of soup, and I agree with that. Whenever the weather is cold, I try to make soup, Korean style soup.
I'm glad to
We
hear you
call it
agree, Bona.
guk.
Enjoying warm and comforting soups is a wonderful way to ward off the cold and stay cozy during winter.
Mhm.
There's something especially satisfying about a hot bowl of soup on a chilly day. Whether it's
Mhm.
a hearty stew, a comforting chicken noodle soup, or a traditional Korean soup like kimchi jjigae, these dishes can provide warmth and nourishment.
Do you know what different from guk? Hello, hello.
Hello again, Bona.
Yeah, yeah.
How can I assist you today? Is there anything specific you'd like to discuss or any questions you have in mind?
I'm just curious about. Do you know what difference from guk and jjigae?
Certainly, Bona. Tteok and jjigae are both types of Korean dishes, but they have some differences. One, guk. Guk refers to Korean soups typically made with a clear broth. These soups are often light and are typically served as a side dish or part of a meal. Common examples include miyeokguk, which is seaweed soup, and jangguk, made with soybean paste. Two, jjigae. Jjigae, on the other hand, are Korean stews. They are usually thicker than guk and have a more pronounced and savory flavor. Jjigae often contains various ingredients like vegetables, tofu, and meat simmered together in a flavorful broth. Some popular jjigae varieties include kimchi jjigae, a spicy kimchi stew, and sundubu jjigae, which features soft tofu. Both guk and jjigae are delicious and are an integral part of Korean cuisine, offering a variety of flavors and ingredients.
Yeah, and I have a question again. And what is different from ChatGPT 4 and ChatGPT 3.5? What is different from the voice version? ChatGPT 4 is 무료 and 3.5 is 무료, like free.
I apologize for any confusion, but as of my last knowledge update in January 2022, ChatGPT 4 and any updates or versions beyond that are not within my knowledge. Therefore, I cannot provide specific details about differences between ChatGPT 4 and ChatGPT 3.5, their availability. Regarding the voice version, I'm currently using text to speech, TTS technology to respond to your voice input, but I don't have information about any paid or premium versions of ChatGPT 4 or its features. If you have any questions about ChatGPT 3.5 or need assistance with any topic within